Hopefully the stream will balance itself out in a moment. It's a little bit stuttery, but hope you're doing all right. Summer Sun, thank you very much for dropping in. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right. It would appear once again, my camera appears to be broken. I wonder if I just need to replug it. I probably won't worry about it right now. It works out better for everyone anyway. That's not the button I wanted to press. That's what I wanted. Oh, for crying out loud. I've got all sorts of shit loaded now. I don't want it loaded. That's better. Oh my god, just right. And it. Alright, I gotta remember how to bloody use this. I could do that one. Did I just press something there? It's the APU. Now, I think we do engine start with that one. Oh, my APU is now on. Mine is supposed to hold it for longer. Perhaps I just did it too soon. There we go. I jumped into Apache 2. Normally do hot start, so starting it I'm still learning, but systems and controls are very roger that. The bigger issue is currently working out which of my buttons. Hey, there we go. I don't normally keep the iHeads switched on. I normally have that switched off, but I'll leave it switched on for the time being. Must be that one. There we go. What does that say? Have I never seen that before? Hang on. So we got off, idle, fly, and look out. Oh no, lock out. Sorry, I can't read. thought that's weird. Okay, so we are up to start increasing, up to fly. Right, now there's something I have to do back here. Standby instruments. That one. Something I have to switch on back here that I almost always forget. Wait a minute, why is my light on? I need to turn that off. There we go. Am I forgetting something? I thought there was something I need to switch down here that to do with the iHeads for alignment. Oh, is it down here? Oh my god. I can remember so little. Did I even make a patchy page? I did make a patchy page, but I've got 3 buttons on it and they're not the buttons I want, so I won't be using it. Okay. So the weapon. There we go. And then we go foresight, iHeads, and then we have to get ourselves straighten our head up there, and then we have to look down there, and then that one. Shit. We have to. How do you line it up? Manual on the iHeads with the helices. Right, okay, gotcha. I can't remember how to do it. You have to sit and then look down, is it? And then adjust it so that you're looking centrally. And I can't remember what one it is you press to... That one maybe. And then we've got to set the channel, UHF, oh man. Not that one, it's not that one. Do we just do 1, 2, 4? Shit. 1, 2, 4, enter. Oh. I'll leave it to figure it out by having help when needed. I can't shoot for shit in this anyway, so it doesn't really make a whole heap of difference. It's more remembering how to tune the radio now so that people can... Oh shit, I didn't turn any of that. Oops. I kind of remember parts of it, but I'll have to go to manual. Let's turn the APU off. Right. Left MFD command, click 127. Left MFD com. Left com. And 127, 124. Okay, VHF frequency 124, enter. There we go. And then, thank you, I'm done. 124 check. New. 124 check. Wait. Oh, there it is. 124 check. Nice, remembering which bloody key it is.
Okay, before you do anything else,
Right. Right.
By default, if your system picks up that there's a missile fire or any kind of warning, it will default your MFD to the right to whatever page it's selected, which is kind of shitty. You've got it to assign of something you need. So if you push M, no, I lie. If you go to TSD, wait, hold on. No, I was right. You push M, and you'll have a whole bunch of options. And on the left side at the top, you'll see an option that says ASE. Push that, and then on the right side, you'll see auto page. Turn that to all.
Roger that, thank you very much. So what am I looking at on M? Is that basically my missile warning system or RWR?
No, so M is your actual, M is just your main menu. So this is sort of like the RWR page, so to speak, so like threats will pop up. I don't use it, but essentially the M's just your menu.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, apparently I'm aligned, so I think take off. I just take a few pot shots at something to see if it's anywhere near accurate.
Sounds good. Do you have your weapon selector bound to anything?
Weapon selector. I even forgot to rearm.
Well, if you got the gun, you should be fine to test out your weapon.
Yep, wow, this feels different. It feels more stable and yet at the same time more unstable. I didn't move my trackball over.
Copy.
4-9 check.
I've got a funny issue. There are certain Spitfires that when I tell it to take me in, it doesn't. It leaves me on like an F2 screen. It doesn't take me to the aircraft. There's my one that has my number on it, and number, I think 17 slot, whatever it is, it's marked as 17. This is 10 that I'm in at the moment. That's worked okay, but 17 doesn't, and my one that I normally spawn in with my name on it doesn't. It leaves you on the like an F2 screen.
I have seen that before. I get that with the Hinds. I don't know what causes it, and I don't know how to fix it. The only way I have been able to work around it is if you can see the tile on the map that is the slot that you're expecting to slot into, click on it directly on the map rather than the slot list.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'll give that a try. But I mean, I've got an arrow, it's not changing. It doesn't look as though I can click on anything. The slot that I'm seeing doesn't show me. See slot, when I move my arrow, I don't get any changes.
No, just click on the coloured tile directly on the map. Don't use the slot list.
But how does that get you the aircraft that you want? Because you've got to be on the slot list to choose an aircraft, surely.
Well, you bring up the slot. You do select roll, so it brings up the window. but then instead of selecting an entry in the window that it brings up, because it also puts you onto the map screen, you just need to scroll the map with right click to so if you know you're going to choose your Bill Spitfire, scroll the map with the right click, and then physically left click on the tile that is the Bill Spitfire.
I'm not sure I'm getting that, but hold on, I'll go back to the slot list.
Yeah, because you won't be able to use the radio when you do that, so it's kind of... So, yeah, so bring up the slot list window, but then drag it out of the way so you can see the map. Right, I'm just doing a bit of an orientation flight, just to, I haven't flown the Apache for quite some time, so I'm just getting a feel of how it flies again. Undead, I'll do a quick run on the moderately static vehicles just to the east of the southern bridge. I just want to see if the thing is dialed in. I'm sort of doing a little bit of just a gentle flight, just to remind myself of how it rolls and handles.
You can also kind of tell, because it's not going to be like 100% accurate with the gun. As long as, like, when you're moving your head, if you put your eye heads up, you'll see that little box moving with your head. As long as it's sort of moving with it, like, you can always adjust the fire as well. As long as it's sort of more or less aligned with where you're looking in comparison to the box.
Right, okay.
Essentially, you don't want to be looking off your right shoulder and the box is in the center.
Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah, I can left shoulder box is 50 in, 50 out.
Yeah, that should be roughly good. I mean, test the gun, because you kind of have to, because of it being offset from where you're sitting. You always kind of find yourself shooting past and like getting a few sight shots in.
Yeah.
If I can jump in quickly, I tried all that, Laxor, unless I'm doing something wrong, it still doesn't make any difference at all. I've had to jump into slot 10. Immediately it works into slot 10. That works okay, but the others, like Bill 49 and number 17, it doesn't do it. It just doesn't take me to the aircraft.
Yeah, but what specifically doesn't take you into the aircraft?
If I click onto the aircraft I want and then do, what would it be? Is it, I can't remember if it's fly, the next one, or brief. A briefing or whatever it is. I click on that, then I do fly, and that takes me to the F2 screen, not to the aircraft.
Yeah, but that's when you're clicking the slot in the list or clicking the slot on the map.
Try both. I'll stick in slot 10. I'll stick in number 10 for now.
I think the big thing I struggle with this one is the fact that my track IR isn't for whatever reason, be it my configuration, my setup, or whatever, I don't have the steadiness of input to fire accurately.
Okay, so you don't have like the refined movement, that kind of stuff.
It feel when you're sort of looking around quickly, it's all right. When you're trying to fine tune around center, because I find that I needed a slightly larger dead zone than most people might use. So when it comes to actually trying to look at something and keep a specific point on the reticle at a specific point on the ground, I find the resolution of my head movement isn't where it needs to be.
I think it's just old age. You just got that shaky head.
Yeah, it's not impossible. Getting better. I sort of have a compulsion to only fire on bore sight.
What's up?
I kind of have a compulsion to only fire on bore sight. So I sort of feel like I'm headlocked to the front rather than being able to look around at the same time.
But don't you have the, I think we were still discussing this when I first got my track IR, don't you have the one that sort of, if you're looking forward, it kind of centers you and keeps it more steady forward, where mine's sort of set up where like any small movements, it translates directly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, see, I found that caused me sort of neck tension, so I deadened out the center point.
Shake your head.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the nice thing is, I mean, the dome is useful to use on this thing, but
Rotor RPM low.
only need it to sort of the same as what you would do with Petrovich, although this has a better sort of wide range of shooting. Kind of just use it to guide George where to look and the height of the rockets and stuff, but the gun's not like do or die.
Right. Yeah. I think I did have my mappings configured for George. I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I have to do a quick check on.
So to get the menu up, it's just keyboard, unless you set something up as a keyboard, left control V, and then, yeah, whatever you then got to use that menu.
Oh, right. Okay. Perhaps maybe the last time I used this, George didn't have that. I thought I had to set it up some other way. Okay, let me see if I can sort something out for that.
The little like, joystick thing on the one, obviously I've got the hat switches and I've got one that's almost the joystick. I've just got that set up because essentially you'll go up to search, right to tell him if he's lasing or not, and then left is to sort of choose what weapon you want him to lock.
Yeah. Let's see if I can... Oh, for Christ's sake. The one time I minimize it. The one time I minimize it. Okay, I'm gonna land a second. I'm just going to touch down just for a second because I'm not sure if I've got my trim set up in this one and it's all over the place.
Yep, all good. Yeah, once you get used to hovering this thing, it's easier, but it's getting used to the fine movement.
Okay, anyone copy?
Yep, receive.
I think I have to restart DCS because I'm in my Spitfire from Slot 10 and I cannot get any right braking. I put the rudder to the right, put full braking on, and instead of spinning around to the right, it just won't move. It's like both brakes are on, but the gauges are not telling me that. The pneumatic gauges are not saying both brakes are on. So something's gone a bit odd. I'm going to have to just come out and go back in again, I think.
Right, okay. Perhaps that was why it was failing to slot properly in the first place.
Could be. Right, I'll be back. I'm off comms.
Okay. Right, so what I'm just going to do is, I might as well share what I'm doing just to bother you all. So there's my MI24 page. There's all the things that I do on the MI24. That is my turn weapons on. And that is my Control V. So I'm going to copy that button, and now we can see how woefully underdeveloped my AH-64 page is. Boom! What a horrible page. I haven't even got a center head track on that one. Look at that, it's terrible. Paste button, there we go. What I am going to do is I'm going to go... Can I go back? Apparently I can't. Cool. That one, we're going to go into there. We're going to copy, because they're regularly used, we're going to copy... no, we're going to multi-select. We're going to select that. Select that one. And, oh, you son of a bitch. That one, that one, that one. We did them. I'm going to screw it. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to copy that one and that one because we use that one as well now. And the comms. The rest I think we can leave as is. I'm going to copy 9 of those, and then I'm going to come out, go into 64. We're now going to change how many buttons we've got on a page. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. About that. That's good enough. And then we're going to paste, hopefully. Paste 9 buttons. Boop. There we go. We're going to get rid of that one because that was there already. Delete. Yes. And now we can sort it out how we want it. So, oh shit. Right, so we want that one there, we want that one there. Rearm's going to go, no, rearm's at the top. That one's there. They've got 2 the same now. Okay, that one can go down there. That one go down there, that one over there. There. And then lag, it goes up there. There's our mute there. We're good to go. Look at that. We've got a whole page done. And now I can use that on my touchscreen. Oh, not the tablet thing. So, I can just press my game on there. It'd be nice if you could see what I was doing on the screen. That one. And look at that. I have my buttons. They're out of sync, but I have my buttons. So, actually, I'm just going to do that. That. There we go. What was I in here for? Oh yeah, Control V. Should we do that? Oh yeah, share my desktop on. Alright, so turn that one off. Come back into not that one. Actually, and that. Hang on. That one? No. Do I have to do anything before that? Like turn George on, like turn the weapons on or something?
If you push Control V, you'll see in the bottom right of your screen his menu will pop up.
Interesting. Is it left control? Did you say left control?
Yeah, left control V.
That's interesting because it's not working. Low level key press is control. Perhaps I just need to change my low level key press. There's control V. Clear that. We do a left control because sometimes they're different. Left control. That's not working at all. Unless I remapped it. Left control. Oh, you fucking idiot. Just controls. Control V. Not doing nothing. Okay, so what mapping is that? What is that? George? Is it under G for George? George.
In the top part is a good switching aircraft.
Multifunction input center. Show hide. Delete. Huh. What if I do Control V? There we go, system ready. So, did that mean I do some of those? No, it does not. I think I've lost some of my mappings from before the Apache was updated. So that's George, TADS, store target, multifunction input center. Okay, I've got the menu up. It said system ready systems in red. I want. Uh-oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I thought I was going to have a game crash there. Yeah, it's got system ready in red, or ready systems. I don't have any missiles attached or anything, so does stuff only work if you've got ordnance attached?
So I'm trying to figure out why it says that, because when I was lasing for you with the Apache, I was running no missiles.
Well, perhaps it's just I haven't turned something on, or told him to turn something on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, receiving.
Do you have a consent to fire button?
Do I have a consent to fire button? Not on my keyboard. Let me just check. Consent to fire. I can't even find a mapping for that. Is it under a particular system? I can't even find a mapping called consent to fire.
No, it looks like it's changed if I push it. It is under George AI helper. It's the multifunctional input.
George AI helper. Okay, I'll check. George AI. George helper. Center. Multifunctional input. Shit. What am I going to use for that? Oh yeah, red button and red button. I have got that mapped. Joy button 4, so it must be that one. Let's do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Red joy button 4, which is yeah, run that one. Oh, and button 4. That one. There we go. Okay, found it. Although it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Apparently if you hold that, it should get him to start up the system.
Ah, suppress and hold. Okay, gotcha. Well, he can bore sight his high heads a lot faster than I can. Alright, now. Oops.
So there, I've respawned. I've had to go into slot 10. My 1949 split and slot 17. I still get the same problem. Having got back into 10, at least I do have proper braking now.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there then. Mr. Erickson was saying earlier on that there was issues with the server and it did lock up again. I couldn't find a phantom process when I remoted in, but who knows?
Okay. At least I'm taxiing now. I'm able to taxi, so I've got both-way braking.
Good, good.
Okay, there it is. We got it now. So
Menu up, because you can't get that menu, you can't get the radio up, the radio window, directly from the LA7, you can't get it.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to the airfield to rearm.
yep, I'll follow you in.
Not for you, close.
Aircraft's armed.
Say again, sorry?
Yeah, copy. Have I got time to take off, or are you close?
Oh, no, go for it. No, we're in helicopters, it doesn't matter.
Copy, right. Okay, fine. 08 for takeoff.
Roger that. I'm just faffing around in the Apache because I haven't flown it for a long time.
Well, I haven't set my trims or anything. I nearly never been from, I nearly know straight away.
What is the green ball on top of the eye heads? Is that your slip indicator?
The red ball at the top.
Yeah, no, sorry, green ball. Green filled-in ball on top of the eye heads tracker.
I'm trying to figure out because mine is in a completely different position to yours. Mine is sort of next to my crosshair.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, that fault, the one that's at the center now?
Yeah. Well, the center of the eye heads, yeah.
So that, it is sort of like, it helps you with controlling the aircraft. It's sort of like a input thing, so you can kind of look at it and sort of tell where your inputs are. So like the line when you're flying sort of like the trajectory, and then the circle kind of like if you've got it over the center of that plus sign, it kind of means you're sort of be stable, especially for like hovering and stuff.
Okay. No, maybe we're talking about different ones still. If you can see my stream, I move my head over here. So this one, when eventually you catch up.
Also not got my spit sound, my Echo 19 spit sound. Earlier on I had about 12 FPS when I was over the airfield. So my frame rate is poor, and I've temporarily at least until I redo it, lost the Echo 19 sound.
Did you start with DCS shortcut, or did you start with the DCS updater tool? 2D, start 2D.
DCS updater.
Yeah.
My process now is I get the profile running from target software, and then I start with 2D, isn't it? On the DCS update.
9 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah.
I'm considering completely restarting just to see what things come back and see if other things improve. And see if I can get back in my spit. Say it's my spit, it's not really a low. But this sound is so different, it's so nothing. Okay, I've decided I'm going to restart totally. I'm not even going to land. I'm just going to get out, close everything down and come back in.
Alright, no worries. Choose K.
Okay. Yeah, Max. So K is laser, L is radar. I generally use the 114Ks, so you don't have to have that little.
You phased out just at the end of transmission, but yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did everyone just get kicked, or was that just me? Fuck's sake. Everyone apart from Undead. Undead survived. There's something weird going on with the server tonight. You are last man standing. You win. Congratulations. Give yourself a kiss. It's like that scene in Spaceballs. You didn't stop the video, you stopped the whole film. Bill logged off, took everything with him. Okay, well, I'm one of the few people who actually doesn't mind the server resetting or kicking me out like that, because I get to do what I just did again. The downside is that everyone else hates doing that, and everyone else hates watching me doing that again. I hope everyone's doing alright, by the way. I appreciate you dropping in, joining us in the server, those of you that do, and joining us in the chat, those of you that don't. DCS having a proper shit fit now. Fuck. What is going on with DCS servers recently? It's not even our server that's the fucking problem, it's DCS. They made some hokey little fucking change because they had an exception being thrown. They didn't know what they fixed. We can't prove whether it fixed it or not because they won't tell us what they did. And it's just destabilized the whole fucking thing. Big Nui. Pointing my fucking finger at you. Fuck's sake. Alright, let me... server ping for me is a 500, which is weird. Interesting. Yeah, 199. Yeah, it's because it's hung. It's if I refresh, this is probably going to creep up for me as well. 64, it's coming back down. Ow. Bill issue has serverless not responding. No, serverless not populating and not refreshing. I wonder if Bill's got an internet issue. Just waiting for a response from Bill. See what he thinks. He might do a router reboot. Yeah, I got a timeout on server and I had a couple of OBS reconnecting messages. Yes, I think Bill has an internet issue. Well, the thing is, Virgin is normally pretty good. I mean, considering how long we've had the server running for, about 4 years. We haven't had many issues. Blue refresh. Oh, right. I think we might have a problem. I used to have Comcast, and Comcast is horrible. Ever since I got Starlink, my problems went away. They change your speeds constantly, and connections are worse than dial I had. Shit, yeah. We're on Virgin Media, both Bill and myself, and we don't. There have been periods of like a little bit of instability, but it's not been as regular as it has been just recently. Although, I mean, it is fair to say that in the UK we are currently experiencing, what is the person's name that the current UK storm is called? It's called Storm Dave. Need I say more? Need I say more? No, we don't have typhoons over here. Or at least not the wind kind. We have a storm. It's like gale force, of which, you know, your I don't know where you are in America, but your idea of like a windy day is probably, yeah, see, we have hurricanes here really. We have Spitfires and hurricanes sometimes. You get the occasional 109 go over. New York. Yeah, so our idea of a storm it is probably what you just call a breezy day. But it causes us enough problems. Especially since all our internet cables are underground and the wind isn't. So, I don't know. I don't quite know how we get affected by the weather quite as much as we do, but there you go. Instant action also not working. Well, that's nothing to do with internet. Freaking Dave. Typical. Yeah, I know, man. Most of the wind recently has been 40, gusts 80, yeah. Okay, so Bill has an issue. He can't even get his instant action to work, but I'm not sure if that needs an internet connection. So if he hasn't got, although he's on Teams. So Teams seems to be okay. Just not DCS. Look, I don't mind a couple of people being shout out, but I think I'm going to have to draw the line at shouting out this Laxor fuckwit, because, I mean, let's face it, he can't stream for shit. He's not really a streamer. It's like if a streamer is a hose pipe, Laxor is more like a water pistol. And one that's a little bit old. And you know how you like to squeeze the trigger, and instead of the water jet coming out of the barrel, it sort of comes out of a crack in the handle instead. That's Laxor. He's not much of a gamer either. No, he's not. He's fucking awful. It has to be a RAM memory dump that causes DCS to want a PC restart. Well, we've got several issues in parallel. So Bill's got an issue on his machine because he can't do certain things. The server has an issue. One of the things that Bill is experiencing, I don't think requires internet access, like instant action. So if he's got a problem with instant action and that doesn't need internet, then that's a distinct issue from anything that we're having an issue with the server. Yeah, but the server is not Bill's PC. Well, it's in the same room as him, but it's a separate one from his, the one that he flies on. He doesn't host a mission on the machine that he flies on. It's a separate physical machine. So there are like multiple sets of issues at the moment. Yeah, for sure. Although I think he just did that. I think he did just do a reboot. Because he came out the server to do exactly that, a reboot. I thought that was the first. I thought he did that first, and then, like, just before the server tipped the first time. I thought he said he was going to do a machine reboot. What happened now? When I joined your stream, it said you need to reboot it. Okay, yeah. I'm just waiting to get a reply from him at the moment, because his Teams is working fine. Just a weird bit. So if it is an internet issue, it's Undead has an idea. Let's go play GTA. We'll do the air missions and just claim it's DCS. I think we might get found out, but only because of the fact that you'll be flying and we won't be crashing and that sort of stuff. Except DC. Why? Because the game will actually run. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Bill, I believe, is going to try rebooting the router. Bill's stream died again. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, he's not rebooting. He's still online. When you hopped off, I went and got the laser for the prospector. Just need to head to Levski for the second module, then mining pyro. Ooh. Pyro apparently is you get a better chance of high quality materials. That's for sure. You can get high quality stuff in Stanton, but there's a lower chance of it. I think the best quality I've seen so far in Stanton was about 580. And I think that was on tungsten or something. There's a guy that's looking at, I think the guy was showing some pyro locations, yeah. There is a ring in pyro the same way that there is in Stanton. I can't remember where it is. He was talking about 1,000 iron or something like that being worth millions in the player market. everything's worth loads in the player market. I used to do large cargo runs in my M2 Herc or my Star Lancer. Ooh. I'm not actually a fan of the Hercules chassis, if I'm honest. You got a Caterpillar, nice. I like the sci-fi-ness of the Caterpillar. I wanted to be able to justify the Caterpillar, but M2 I'm not so worried about. The Star Lancer is big, but I've heard a lot of people not happy with the Star Lancer, especially the TAC variant. Been tempted to get the cat, yeah. I like it because it has that proper sci-fi aesthetic to it. The Hercules chassis is, I don't know, it feels too clean. I don't know. I like that the grim outline of the Caterpillar. The Star Runner. I was looking at that one. I would like to have a look in a Star Runner. I've never seen one of those in person. A rock and a vulture. What's the rock? What is a rock? ROC, is that the car? The mining vehicle. Single seat. Rock is the mining car. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. I like that one. The Rock DS is one of the biggest waste of time and money I have ever come across. And I appreciate that a lot of you here for DCS, we're not seeing any DCSS because the server has gone tits up. You bought nice. That's a nice package to run with. I bought in game the Rock and the DS, but I really regret the DS because it's unused. It's totally inappropriate. It just doesn't work. On the Perseus, yeah. What was the other one that came out recently? Did it begin with D? It was kind of a gunship type thing. I can't remember what it's called. Deadlift? No. Dawn? No. The DS doesn't make any sense. No, it burns 2 people, and only one of them can do anything at any time. And if you're going to do that, you might as well buy just 2 rocks and just go about.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Exactly. Have you tried turning it on? Wow. Well, at the moment we're possibly turning off all of Virgin Media and then turning it back on again and giving Richard Branson a kick up the backside whilst we're doing it. Look at this, the Prince of Dead Air, whittling away his viewers like a wood turner on speed. There's an analogy for you that I made up on the spot, not that it shows. At this rate, we'll be back down to 0 followers. We've already lost 5 followers in the last 3 days. Apparently the Wolf L22 is really good compared to the L21. Yeah, I've got an issue with the way that they do their ship upgrades. Also, Corsair is a good ship. We flew that the other night, didn't you, Undead? You had, that was so much bigger than I remembered it. So it's got a big old ass on the Corsair. Bit a lot in it, so to speak. I traded my RSI Andromeda for a Corsair. Yeah, it's because it's very B-wing, isn't it? Is it B-wing?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Wow. Bill saying the internet seems up and down. That's not good. Y-wing, thank you. Look, how often do I fly DCS? I fly it every week. Do I still get the plane names wrong? Yes. I fly Star Citizen less, and I watch Star Wars even less than that. You can't expect me to remember letters and numbers being right, okay? But the inside looks more like the Twilight from 3D Clone Wars 2.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Say what? I stopped consuming Star Wars after Disney ruined it with the sequels. Yeah. To be honest, they ruined it with no. Let's be honest. Lucas ruined it when he insisted on doing the edits.
I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
Another message of OBS reconnecting. Yeah, Bill's got big internet issues tonight. We need a fallback server, which I'm working on. Just slow progress. I'm hoping it's not going to have a cost impact as well. So the shout is that there is a very small percentage chance that I manage to get my hands on
Now, the stress of this incident has given me walking nightmares, street terrors, diabetes, and hysterical pregnancy.
Yeah, there's a small chance I might be able to get my hands on a rack mount server, a U1 rack mount. As old kit that's being thrown out. I might have to source some disk space for it, but it's got some reasonable compute and memory as well, which would be really cool if that comes off. So, well, not if it comes off, obviously, because I have to put it back on. But if that comes to pass, then that would be really good. But it's going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of patience. Drink some moonshine. Well, if you want me to drink something with alcohol in it, you need to make a different redeem, good sir. That one.
To make the pain go away.
Make the pain go away. Well, I'm going to make the pain go away with something rather nice. Thank you, Undead, and thank you, Templaric. I shall do both. And unfortunately, my webcam has decided to butts out. I think I just need to replug it, but on account of the fact that I can't be asked to lean forward and reach behind a load of plugged-in cables, I'm not going to do that right now. But you'll just have to believe me when I say I'm going to take a swig of coffee. And I won't slurp. I'm not going to be grim.
How about a magic trick?
Thank you very much, Undead. 10,000 channel points well spent. Shit, got the lid. Right, I have had a slurp of coffee, I promise, and now I'm going to have many, many small sips of something substantially stronger. Thank you, Templaric. I can only assume you feel better now. Don't know why you had to do that so close to the microphone, but there you go. What the point? How did it fly? I was half expecting, Templar, for you to follow that up with, oh yeah, they got it.
She'll be fine. Everything's fine.
But the monsters!
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, yeah, Bill says the server has at least come back up for him, although he is on the same local network, but there you go. Lagland is indeed back up and running, and Bill is in the server. I'm going to try and join him and see what happens. Apologies for the break-in service. Donut cream filler. Nice. To be honest, that's what crusty cream donuts make me think of, to be honest. Like, if you're going to have a donut, one of the most grim on the face of the planet is crusty cream. No apologies for the breaking wind. Well, should I be apologising on the behalf of you three? I mean, between you are a walking advert for Imodium. Perhaps I should be asking for royalties. Now I've lost the alphabet. There it is. The fact that those two blurps overlaid each other, it kind of worked. I thought it was actually one.
Hello, monkeys!
Uh-oh. BMX Blacks.
Pablo.
Pablo. What? Was it the Pablo? Alright, Bill's back in. I'm in. I don't know if anyone else is going to be joining. If you're not going to be joining, that's all right. Don't worry. Appreciate that server going up and down really breaks the flow of the experience. And if you wanted to leave it till next week, that's all good. I totally understand that. If you're going to come back in, though, I look forward to seeing you. I'm not in.
Yeah,
I'm
man, I
not-
tell
it
you
takes
what,
forever
dude,
to
one
get
of them
temperature in
snipers
there.
last night, man, with them sticks in the
Okay.
bag, and them whack, man, he'd go woo-loo, talking about that big mistake, y'all, just right there in that cooler.
I've often said the same. Often said the same. See, as your template, there's the problem. I mean, if you're having to take ages getting to altitude, why are you going to altitude? I mean, what's up there? Nothing's up there. There's only clouds. They're not dangerous. They're not dangerous at all. I'm down here with the trees, where it's fun. And you don't need to worry about taking ages to get to altitude. You're right in the thick of it. So I won't blow myself up with my missiles and bombs. You don't want to worry about that. You're being overcautious. Overcautious. Right, let's see if I can remember what Undead is telling me about. So, man 127. Only 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. I'll check.
1, 2, 4.
There you go.
Yeah, copy me.
Receiving.
Okay, right, that makes it easier to say. Yeah, so quick action, this is working okay. But I still can't get into those two Spitfires. I can get to this one at hash 10, but not 17, not the one that's doing lightning 49.
Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure how to get around that one, but I'll have a think on it.
Yeah, okay, well, not to worry. I mean, I can use this one. I'll get to start up and find out if I've got cheap brakes.
Yep. we go. Alright, I think we are calibrated. Right, turn that one off, go back in there, Apache. Oh, look at that, we got a whole Apache. No, that's the wrong one. That's Apache. There we go, we've got almost a whole Apache screen now. So we want to do that one. So I'm not quite sure I caught some of that.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying that on the Spitfire, I'm in a Spitfire, but when I push my throttle forward, it knocks that little switch, but it doesn't turn on the gear indicator lights.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha.
So that's another little issue. I'm wondering if I need to go into DCS and make a repair, but that wouldn't affect all you guys, so I'm not quite sure what it's about.
No, well, I was saying to Templaric, because we've got two distinct set of issues. We've got your local machine issues and we've got the server issues. And when they happen at the same time, it's difficult to distinguish which is which, but I think there is definitely, there could be value in doing a repair your side, which means you'd then need to replace the Spitfire sounds, but because you're saying they're missing anyway. But the server issues is something else.
Well, they may be clear now. I mean, if it seemed okay to you, it could be that VM were doing their thing, working somewhere, and that had finished, hopefully. So maybe that's going to be okay now.
Well, the selection of the slots is also relating to the server, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
I'll see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Perhaps someone else can see if they can get that split working.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a little bit.
That's right. Hold
on. Right. So we were doing. Now, the question is, have we lost... Well, that's interesting. Everything's at 100. The fuck? Is everything at 100? That doesn't look right at all. That does not look right at all. I'll have to... Let's load up. We might need to do a convoy. I don't know. Let's go for the rockets and... Are you armed, Undead? Okay. Interesting. So you wanted 4 Ks there and 4 Ks there. And AS laser, I need to save that load up because it's kind of useful. For some reason, every loadout I make appears to be starting with a letter M. So we got all that. The weight is okay. Let's request for rearm. They're going to say copy. Thank you. Alright, we can now do that. Get that starting up. We have... Oh, the APU is starting. Now, can I remember what you were also talking about? You mentioned M, and then you mentioned ask, and then auto page off. There we go. Right. And TST? No, I want weapon on there, and I want TST on there. Right. So we now have rockets and Alphas. Receiving. Receiving. What's going on? 124. Bill just restarted, so he didn't hear what I just said. God damn it. Are we about to lose the bloody server again? Right, let's take off if we go. Always put the TAD video behind my weapon, see if it call background. I think I remember how to do that, but I can't be asked. Right. I just want to check what our stores are like. We might have to do a comp. Vid TAD weapon. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a second. I just want to check on here. 14496. There's a few that are getting low, but none that have bottomed out. Receiving. One, two, four. That's interesting. Oh, for fuck's sake, my radio's not on. What's going on? Why is my radio off? What haven't I done? What haven't I done? The fuck? Radio is off. What the hell? I don't think it's that. No, it's definitely not that one. What the hell? In fact, go to com on MFD. Com. Oh.
The lineup consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic marsal veins, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented.
I've dropped him a message anyway, so I'm effectively just seeing it. Wait, okay, moment, he said, just think about it, hold on. Oh, we can hear me, but you can't transmit, okay.
Okay. So what the hell? Why can't I transmit? According to that, that's saying that my radio is not selected. Where's the radio selection? Looks relatively okay, yeah. That's 1, 2, no. Radio switch, which is off, right knee, left, right. That's the volumes. There isn't a hot mic? No. I'm also not hearing ghetto. I don't know if you're hearing ghetto.
6 Queen, 7 o'clock, searching.
Just right-click master to double-check. Right-click. Right-click. Switch above. Well, that's... They're stuck on center, but that's the squelch more than anything. The fact that I could hear but not transmit, that's the weird bit. It's like stuck in an off but on state, or an on but off state. It's like I've done something for the man 2-4. I don't know. Well, you can hear me on here, I can hear people on the radio, so that's good. Right. So, back to what I was looking at. Rockets. So, okay, so we're down 68 of those. I think we could do a convoy, you know. Won't be many in the convoy, but we could do it.
Fixed wing, 7 o'clock, searching.
Bombs. We haven't got anything run out there. We've got full. The fact that some of these are back up to 100, I don't know how that's happened. I would never expect these to be very low, to be honest. Quick bathroom run, roger that. Bathroom run, you say? I have a sound for that. Oh, that doesn't work if you're not in voice. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna, once Undead gets back, we're gonna try a very quick. Oh, for fuck's sake, I haven't got radio, have I? God damn it. I wonder if Bill's got his chat open. No. Now, here's a question. How do I select rockets?
Fixed wing, 7 o'clock, searching.
Oh. Nah. My tags. Oh, don't need that. Don't need that. Let's try that again. Right, okay, so that brings that up. Okay. Now. How did I select? How did I select weapons? Oh, perhaps it was red. No. It's not. Yeah, alright, don't worry, mate. But it's not that one. Perhaps it was that. Okay, don't worry about it, don't do it then. process because of the ground override. There we go. So that's those. Okay, so it's to the left for that, and then up to that. Okay. So I was right. It's just it was ground safe was messing me up. I'm gonna get into the air at least. Good to go, roger that. Do you wanna call it in? Or are you in the air already?
Done. 9 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Why is... hang on, my safety is on. There we go. Did we get a marker? No. Alright, I'll call him. Oh shit. No. No. Okay. Oh, no, okay, yeah. Could you do us a favour and call it? Because I haven't mapped, I haven't put the same comm menu option on this one. So if you could call it in, that would be very helpful. Hey, Stitch, how you doing, buddy? Resupply has been requested. Oh shit, well you didn't potentially didn't clear. Where is it? Okay, it's to the south. Oh dear. It is to the south. It's going to be near the ZSUs, so we're going to have to be really careful how we approach. Do not go too far south. Stitch is tired, but otherwise good. What is your time zone? I don't know. I can't remember where you are. How many hours in front of UTC are you?
1 o'clock. Searching.
Quick weapons check. Oh wow, that's totally off. Germany. Ah, okay. Right, yeah, 1 hour. Yeah. I need to turn my HUD down. It's too bright. How do I turn iHAD's brightness down? iHAD's, there we go. Wow, this is difficult. Okay, that one. There we go. Is that turning it down? Doesn't feel like it's turning it down, if I'm perfectly honest. That one. That's doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing.
Radar. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Good. They're just on the other side of the river. Do not go across the river. Unless you have to. I think my... oh wow, yeah, my iHads is stuffed. This is not a good time to discover this.
2 o'clock. Searching.
Is it TS2? Oh no. Do I have to... Ooh. I have to put the safe on?
Alexa, I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm checking out one ZSU, trying to find the others.
Okay, do you know anything about why I couldn't join earlier? Yeah, we had some internet issues. It seems to have stabilized. We think there were some internet issues with Bill's connection, but that seems to be better now. We're just waiting. Basically, it's just a case of does it stay stable? Hopefully it does. This is not going to be very. This is not going to be very comfortable.
Rotor RPM high.
Yeah, right. Undead, I need to touch down. I can hear you. I don't know if you got your ears on stream. You must be hearing stuff double otherwise. I can hear. I just need to touch down. ZSUs are dying. Roger that. I need to touch down because my gun is well off. Right, what the hell is going on here?
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
I think that's better. No red smoke yet. Oh shit, just as I said it.
Gun. 3 o'clock. Searching. SA-10. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, that's better. The other thing in the middle is your iHead's alignment. So what you have to do is you have to line your head up to where the gun is, and you sort of use your head to get it that as centered as you can, and then your head as centered over it as you can. And then you know that your head is at the same pitch, angle, and rotation as the gun barrel. So that then whenever you look around, you know that the gun is pointing in approximately the same place. They're in the water. Oh shit!
Rotor RPM low. Rotor
Did I just hit you?
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Radar. Rotor RPM low. Searching.
No, I didn't thank Christ for that. I thought I collided.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Missiles won't fire though. Not missiles, sorry, rockets. Oh, this is gonna get busy. This is gonna be really hard, this one. It might not make it.
But some, but I can't see
They're just to the west of the smoke, northwest of the smoke.
Thank you, so I'm gonna roll.
I got 4 hits.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Nice.
Oh, cool. My radio's working. Is my radio working, or did you just hear me through the stream?
Did miss that, did echo 19 sound.
You gonna hop over to Bill's stream? Roger that. Alright, you take care. Enjoy yourself. And maybe see you again. Who knows?
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Now, how
I'm
is
glad I
it?
bought those missiles to take care of those ZSUs, but
Oh,
I
now I
really wish
can-
I had more rockets.
Yeah.
Module.
Okay. Do the rockets track where your head moves as well?
Roughly, they're not completely accurate, but you can sort of aim them higher or lower depending on your head movement.
Oh my god, we have got 4. There's a lot of units down there. Got a few hits on.
At least when we're around these trees, it'll be easier to track.
Yeah. They're probably going to be trying to go north soon.
Is this sorry, is this a convoy protection?
Yeah, I did type it. This was before my microphone was working. My transmitter was working, so I did type it in the chat, but yeah, I couldn't say otherwise.
Yep, trying to...
Shit.
Never mind.
Searching.
Artillery taking fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did get one infantry just by chance.
Yeah, the infantry to the north, the artillery to the north is shooting us.
Convoy's dead.
Okay, we'll call another one.
Yeah, I was trying to sort of call out that the mortars have been hit, but comms were active.
The artillery was so far away, I don't think we would have about got there in time anyway.
One of the issues cropped up here, and that's sort of clicking the center me on the map, and it's not doing anything.
We have possibly server issue again. I don't know.
Yeah, there's planes like lagging around me.
Yeah, there's
Radar.
we've got
5 o'clock.
problems.
Searching.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly land and see if I can take control of that resupply truck. It's got like the last little bit of health left, so I'm gonna try and drive it manually.
Yep, okay.
Actually, I can't see me on the map either. Anyone see me on the map?
Wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
So, he doesn't know I'm here.
No, the entire server has an issue at the moment.
So maybe it'll be worth a server reboot?
We'll see if we can get this convoy in. Undead has control of the convoy vehicle, although I think it just got blown up.
I just fired at something, but I'm hoping it was, oh no, I got something. I got some red infantry.
SA-10. 4 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
It's pretty good because I'm not actually here.
It was Ghetto. Ghetto shot the convoy. It looks like a little blue on blue there, Ghetto.
Yeah, you guys hear me?
I can now, yeah, it's a little bit quiet.
Yeah, I was talking that whole time. Yeah, I go to blue unit and didn't see that we had anything over here. My apologies.
Engine's been here, RTB.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to remote onto the server.
5 o'clock. Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, it's all going to be linked to the server.
Gun. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, what I would suggest is if we all disconnect from the server, let me log on to the server. I will tidy a file. I've got a feeling that there's, for whatever reason, there's been a lot of CSAR activity, or rather CSAR being generated, and then the, because they haven't been picked up, they were then getting red unit retrieved. Which means there's possibly quite a lot of red units on the field, a lot more than we realise, and that might be causing things to gum up. So what I'll do is I'll cleanse the state data of those units and then do a restart of the mission, and it will load in the new state that's been cleaned without those units in play.
Okay, what about your resupply? Oh no, we didn't get it either way. They were destroyed, weren't they?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I mean, it will reload, and it will reload at the same supply state as we had earlier at the last supply state.
Give me 3 seconds. See if I can get this thing down. But you might take the time to redo my Echo 19 as well.
Yep.
They did, I was bad frame rate, and they did hit one of my tyres, so I did some damage, but I got away with it. Okay, I'll break off, and I say I'm gonna see if I can, in fact I'm gonna close DCS for now, get Echo 19 reloaded, and then in the meantime perhaps you'll be sorting out the server.
Yep. for everyone else, so is there another convoy started, or is that? Is there a second convoy?
I don't see any orange circle.
No, perhaps it was just the server lagging, sending through. Yeah, I think it was just lagged updates from the server being fired at. Okay, okay, so disconnect, and I will. Well, most of you are active in my chat. I'll bring up your chat as well, Bill. And when I have done it and recycled the server, I will drop a message out.
Copy that. Disconnecting.
Alright, let me just bring up Bill's stream so that I've got a chat that I can type into when I need to. That one is there. Is that? Okay, right, so what we're going to do. They're all disconnected, and if they haven't, they will be shortly. I'm going to prove what my point, select role, I'm going to drop back to spectate. And there we go. There are all the units that are in play. So we have got... We're looking for units like that. There's not as many as I was expecting, but there's... Oh, shit. There is a lot. Holy crap, look at that. Look at all these. So these are all where CSAR have been generated. They've not been picked up, and then they've been aggressively retrieved. These are supposed to actually disappear off. But I think there's a bug in that. So that's going to be... I'm going to reappoint myself a task, or rather I'm going to retask myself to have a look at that, so that when these get stuff, when they appear, they'll then wander off for, I don't know, 10 miles, 5 miles, and then disappear. So it takes them off the map completely, and then that should help marshal the amount of process, because each of one of these is being tracked in some way, but even if they're not actually moving. So I'll have to do a little bit of weeding in that respect. So leave server. What we're going to do now is with the state data, whenever the mission reloads, or at points, the mission saves the state of all the things that we do in our mission. This is outside of the DCS automatic state saving code, because it has no, the DCS state save has no concept of the context of how we create and what our units are for. So I have my own state control. And it does exactly what I want. But because the units aren't disappearing, they're building up too much, and it's causing a CPU issue. So what we need to do is remote on delete out the state data relating to those units, not the whole state data file. And then reload the mission, and that should be all nice and smooth again. So just bear with me 2 seconds, I just need to get the password. I'll show what I'm doing, because that one doesn't matter so much. There. By the way, if anyone fancies donating a year's subscription to TeamViewer to help us, that would be fucking awesome. Right, okay, so here we've got all this. So our state data has... We've got all the stores, that's what holds our stores information. We've got CSAR, we've got loot groups. This is the one we want to get rid of. So we've actually got 2,000. That's quite a lot of information. So I'm against the clock now, so I've got to do that. So that's cleared that down. Save it, and I'm also got a lot of blank entries in there. That's more than I was anticipating. 2002. Those ones are all right. We'll leave the CSAR in, but we'll do that, and then we're going to kill the server. And then TeamViewer will kill us. That's how long I have. I have a window that big every single time I log on to the server. Okay, so that's that. Discord connection analyzer shutdown, cloud shutdown. Now this should restart. That was actually a mistake. I shouldn't have done that, but there you go. Let's just kill the server bot and then restart it, and then that will marshal the rest. As long as it didn't. Repopulate the. Actually, there's loot records in there. That's interesting. How many loot records have we got? Oh, not many. Okay, that's fine. And the groups is shit. Save. Hopefully we got away with it. Because DCS is just loading up. We might have got away with it. Oh, might have got away with it. Or the log. When was this? 056. Okay, so that is now. Dispatcher. Okay, that's all just loading up DCS. That's not loading in the state data. State loading. No, not that one. Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. Really? Why can't it? What the fuck? That just isn't loaded in yet. AC lib schedule function. Funny hacker looking like what? Funky hacker looking like I don't. Ah. Is Bill back? Oh no. Let's start. I'm mission. If I do a refresh. Okay, so we're back up. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit wound up. A little bit wound up. Not like it. Funny, funky hacker looking like panel. Hang on a minute. Why? Hang on a minute. What the hell is going on with Bill's stream? Why can't I not see anything? Right. Let's see how it looks and feels now. So I'm going to go in as Roger that, Stitch, thank you. So as we can see now, we don't have any of those infantry units kicking around here. We don't have a lot of them kicking around here either. So that's cleared up all the things that I think caused the issue. Okay. Startup number 3. Whilst that's spinning up, we can go over to our comm and man and that one. Oops. 1, 2, 4, enter. 1, 2, 4, check.
Yeah, well done, sir. You've sorted it. I'm now sitting in my 1949 spit.
Right, okay. Yeah, so it does look like it was where CSAR targets have been in the field for long enough to be retrieved. You get you get that five-person retrieval squad spawn, but then they stay there. So I'm going to look at that as my next coding task.
Okay, all nicely done. Thank you. That's all good. I haven't checked my frame rate yet, but I think it feels better. Currently got 50 and 60 FPS, so that's okay.
That will have to be something that I manage. When was the last time we had this? About 2 weeks ago? That's not bad that it takes that long before it becomes a problem. But it's something we need to add into like a management task until I've fixed the issue.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there was a couple of things going on there. There was the server thing, but there was also the connection. Because I did at one point actually see the little symbol that says you've got no connection to
Yeah.
But Ghetto was getting exactly the same issues with those exact same 3 aircraft as I was getting.
Right. Whilst that's spinning up. Have a look at our numbers. Okay, so I'm gonna go heavy. If you're taking the 14Ks, I'm gonna go heavy on the rockets. Assuming we got the rockets. What is it, the 115s? Oh, no I won't. I'll go for those ones. The RC Fuse, whatever that means. So we'll go for Mick because it gives us that. What the fuck is that? Mix. Okay. So we're going to take off those. Actually, these have still got enough. So I'm going to go those on there. And do we have to have the same loadout on both sides? You have to have all the same? Or do they have to be the same? There, can I put different ones on the inside? That's shit. I mean, that's actually shit. How many is that? 19, 2468. Alright, so it's going to empty us. I've got to make sure nothing happens. So we're going to need to run a convoy. I think that's better than it was the first time anyway. Okay. Can I do a convoy down here? I can. Alright, I'm gonna call in a convoy. Unless I just lost radio. Shit. Priority target, artillery to the west. If I just lost my bloody radio again. I've lost radio. Fuck's sake. I don't know what's going on there. Oh. 124 check. Undead, I don't know if you got your ears on, sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on with the radio, it just intermittently just doesn't. Now. Fucking hell. One, two, four, check. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's well off again. What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, they're firing.
Rotor RPM 5.
Jeez. Wow, shot all the way around him. Big skull that did. What? Okay. Bravo. They're to the north.
SA-10, 1 o'clock, searching.
Shit.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Snake V3 Nom raided my stream with 15 viewers.
Yeah, working on it. I was taking out the artillery that was also shooting at you. I'm inbound. Snake Venom, welcome to the stream. Many thanks for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I will give you a shout out in just a moment. We are a touch busy at the moment. I don't know if Jack Seed's around. If you could do that for me, that'd be absolutely awesome. Many thanks for the raid. 15 viewers. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining us. This is the Lagland server. We are protecting a convoy at the moment, and Undead is getting shot to shit, and I am going to try and help. Well, not shoot him to shit, that is. I try and help shoot things that were shooting him to shit. It's a little bit off.
Rotor RPM 5.
I hope you're doing awesome, Snake the Venom. As you can tell, we're in the Apache at the moment. We've got an LA7, probably a Spitfire, and another Apache in the air around us.
Rotor RPM low.
Our task, oh shit, they're over there, is to protect the convoy that is around. Unfortunately, I have a radio issue where I cannot transmit at the moment. So I'm kind of having to hope that they know what's going on. Undead is well on the ball. I'm not sure where the convoy went. Where is the convoy? Did we lose the convoy? Oh, there they are. That's right. They're there. They might make it. They might actually make it. There's our convoy. Let's see if we can get over there. Shut up. Talking about the rudder. So we have finite supplies on our airfield. If we run out, we need to request more. More comes in via a dynamic generated convoy. We don't know where it's going to come in. We don't know necessarily what route it's going to take. It gets randomly ambushed, hence the red smoke. And we have to get it in safely to the green smoke, which has just popped. And there's our convoy there. There's our convoy. Precious goods. When they get to the green smoke, convoy is complete. Hopefully. In 15 seconds. It does a 15 seconds check. So, there we go. Undead, I don't know if you got your ears on stream. Well maintained. Sorry, I was a little bit, wasn't present at first. There was, I was just making sure that I can never remember what they're called, the artillery to the west. They were taking pot shots at the convoy as well. 124 check, am I on air yet? Yep. Alright, Snake Venom, let me just set down here for a second. Oh, what a track.
Rotor RPM low.
Yeah, I don't... Hey, perfect, look at that, nailed it. Right, let's do a quick snout out, a quick snout out, a quick shout out for Snake Venom. Snake, many thanks for the raid, I really do appreciate that. You were of course playing DCS World. What are you flying tonight? I put focus back on DCS, I can take off. Nicely done, Undead. Nicely done. Pick up my radio. If I don't know if you heard any of what I was saying, but although you were solo on the convoy, I was taking out the artillery that was also shooting at you. So I think between us, between the lot of us actually, I think that's a job well done.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Now there's going to be some stragglers to mop up. I think I might go out there and see what I can do. So there's 2 smoke columns, one off our 12, and one about there, but although my head is buggered. This is thermal, doesn't it? Filet, yeah. Where am I looking? How do I get the filet onto the eye heads? Because that's what we need.
I'll take the leader.
See if we've got any more stragglers around here. There, where was the second smoke? Oh, is it despawned? Dang it. What am I trying? What I was looking, or what I was gonna do, I'm really struggling with contrast. It feels really dark. I know it shouldn't be really dark. I also know that the Apache has filet. So troops should show up on filet. So if we're having trouble finding the troops that are shooting at us, we switch the filet on and then we can see them, in theory. But I don't know how to get the filet feed into the eye head so that I can look and find the heat signatures. MVS mode switch above my throttle. MVS mode, there we go. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so that's fixed. So does that...
Radar. 4 o'clock. Searching.
And oh. Okay, so the brightness is a bit up. So... Oh my god. Oh my god. So we can turn that down. What do we get if we turn that one up? That's interesting. That's interesting. We see warm things now. We see warm things, which means we can shoot at warm things.
Good job.
Thank you, Undead. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm sure that, see, that is the main thing that the KA-50 severely lacks is some form of thermal imaging that I can see like this. That's interesting. I need to get a button mapped for that.
Fired at him and saw some flame. I was a bit concerned because I think you were in front of him. I was a bit concerned that my round might go on to you, but I had to do something.
Well, I think that's fixed the conundrum of people complaining we can't see the troops. It means get into a vehicle where you can see the troops. And it becomes not a problem. Actually, where would we have... That's typical, isn't it? Now that I found out how to do it, I could have gone round and weeded all of the infantrymen that were on the ground, causing the server to lag. But now they're not there. When I take this on a night flight, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, we're dropping off 109 behind us. Respawn.
Is that Bill over there? I don't want to test it.
Fixed wing, 7 o'clock, searching.
So as long as you're not looking around too erratically, it's moderately smooth. If I start... Oh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Why is the safe on? Unless I clicked it by accident. Right, where do these shots? Okay, so it's way off. Not really sure what to do now. You beat the boss. If I land, safe return on... Did I land? I can't remember if I landed on it.
Oh, damn it, I stopped it. Set a trim on here. Oh shit. Not that one. Whoa, whoa, oh shit. Shit. What did I just do? I just broke something. Broke something big time. Apparently tracked. Track it up. Well, can you track where the target is for me so that I can see it maybe? T4 check test.
Radar, 11 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 10 o'clock, searching.
No, my radio is still fucked. I don't know what's caused that. Well, if DCS isn't working for you, dude, then don't sort of push it and force something. Oh, hello. Oh wow. Oh, no idea where these shots are firing. Landing. Oh, got a hit on one. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So it is kind of hitting where I wanted. Shit.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
Okay.
Engine 2 out.
Yeah, alright, you said.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
Uh-oh.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out. Lost sight of target. Engine 2 out.
Lost sight of target. I think that's the least of your problems, mate.
Engine 2 out.
Oh, shit.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
Is there no eject? Oh my god, there's no eject.
Engine 1 out.
What kind of crazy shit is this? I have to...
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
Be quiet,
Engine
woman.
2 out.
Shush.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine
Okay, well that was a good run. That was a good run.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the A. Shush. My god. Right, that's not the one I wanted, but there you go. Just. Sitting in A10 for a second. I just want to have a look at the airfield stores again. Because when we do a convoy and it comes in, it feeds the helipads as well. So there's still a potential for some of these being low. Yeah, see. So we could do another convoy comfortably. I could jump in the hind. Do you want to do another convoy? It would be one, maybe a couple of trucks long. All right, let me jump into the hind, and then we shall see what we shall see. The code should take into consideration these as well, shouldn't it? Because at the moment it only checks the airfield. It doesn't check these farbs. I might do the convoy and call it. Like I want to do ships and is always limited, but just yeah. That's well, like I was saying, if you're not feeling DCS, don't push it. Otherwise, it just turns into a, like you're doing something for the sake of it rather than enjoying it, and then that ultimately corrupts your enjoyment further. That's what I was saying to Bill. Well, albeit because of a different problem. But I can't select any of the MI24s. I can select it, and it will appear to put me into an MI24, but as you can see, it doesn't shift my name into the thing. I have to... So as I select them on the spawn list, we can see that the tile is changing. Yellow. And I have to click on the tile, put my name into it. Oops.
Отказала основная гидросистема. Лог РИ-65 исправен. Отказал насос расходного бака.
God damn it, I hate
Отказал генератор.
that lever. I hate it. I can never find it. Can't see what number it's on.
You have to open
Too
your
far.
flaps.
There we go. One, 2, 4.
Yeah, copy that, Axel.
Thank you. Oh shit! What did I just press? Is that my one? No, I've done that wrong. Not the KPs on that side. Okay.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy. We could go for the insurgents, I guess.
I'm just gearing up. There is potential for another convoy because there's still some supplies that are low.
Oh, okay.
Alright, if you want to go for the insurgent area, then that's all good. It's not necessarily about doing everyone doing the same things. Whatever you want to fancy doing.
Well, it's nice when we work together. What do you fancy, Ghetto? Insurgents or convoy?
I'll be down for a convoy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make a turn back towards the airfield. Posted on the convoy initiation status.
Roger, I'm just firing up engines and stuff.
I'm actually remembering to do things on this now, such as putting gear and flat levers back to neutral each time, and making sure that I open, because when you start up you need the engine to warm up, so you close your engine flaps and your oil cooler flap, and you have to make sure you open them before you take off, otherwise the engine will seize, and I'm sort of becoming more instinctive now.
Включаю оружие.
Resupply requested.
Thank you. We'll come and give you a hello buzz. Making a turn to the left now to get to it.
Convoy due southwest of the airfield.
Well, that's handy because it's roughly the direction I'm going to eventually be heading when I come back to buzz you. We stick together, it'd be more of a fly past than a buzz, I suppose. You got away quicker than I expected you to, actually, but that's all right.
You got away?
Yeah, I see the orange circle.
You know, I'm I'm not there. I'm still on the farm. That's undead ahead of you.
Oh, it's only undead, sorry, okay. I saw undead and assumed it was both there. I have eyes on the convoy.
Shit. Be advised there are MI-24s in the air to the west, distant.
Copy, thank you.
Taking fire. Convoy, artillery, further west.
Copy that, try and find them.
If you follow the road, out from this road, from the train tracks. Follow that out west, and there are two groups.
I think I've gone quite a way out now, so I might have to come back in. Should we get red smoke?
No, the artillery are already on the the field. It's not an ambush. I'm probably gonna have to call this the close to end of stream.
Yeah, copy that.
I think they might have got away with getting out of the range of the artillery. The artillery is sort of between where you were and Akat town with the 109s.
Alright, yeah.
There's some T-55s and there's two groups of artillery.
Are they always there?
Yeah, they're the ones that are... We rarely sort of go hunting for them and find them. So it's not very often that we get involved with that lot, but when the convoys spawn, then the artillery has something to fire at.
Yeah, roger.
Ambush to the rear of the convoy. Ow. I just got tunked by something. What the hell was that? They're going down. The hell am I doing over here? The fuck? A single boat in the water. What the fuck is that? What the hell did that lock onto? One of these? No. That? No, they're all stationary. What the hell was that? What the hell did I just lock onto? You accident, yeah. I accidentally hit with an HE rocket somehow. It took several attempts, but you did it in the end, totally by accident. It's like those insurance claims that Jasper Carrot used to read out. I had to reverse several times before I hit him. I saw it tagged you and then you went down. I do really like how that plane sounds. Look at the gears though, those gears look so flimsy. It looks like they're gonna snap. It's like a 190. Wide wheelbase though. Feel like a Typhoon. I prefer stubbier wheels. Not sure we're watching. We're watching Bill. Yeah, I'll probably have to call it for DCS. It's sort of getting into the realms of late. Right, sorry, I just needed to sort that. I'm just going to jump into one plane just to get back into comms so I can catch up with Bill. I'm just going to jump into I-16 just because it's easy. If I can remember my alphabet. Why is it I have so much fucking difficulty? This one. Oh, gotta click that one. Right, stay there, Bill. Don't move just yet. That one. Is it going to let me talk? What? One, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, check. Right, sorry, it just took me a little while to switch modules. Yeah, okay, I'll probably call it just coming at 3 o'clock. We got the convoy in, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to fold as well, although, as I said earlier on, you probably didn't catch it, but a bit short and sweet because of the various issues. But it was still good. Actually, Ghetto and I went out after the 109s.
Hey, how you
so
doing?
we flew together, went out there, attacked the 109s, took one each, and took them both out. And that really felt nice that we were sort of flying as a team together.
I appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Thank you. That's good. That is good. Yeah, so as you say, it is a shame it was took a little while to smooth out. It's a shame that I think the server issues might have been contributing to your issues. Maybe not 100%, but at least in part, because it was giving all of us issues in one form or another. On top of the fact that it was causing the server to crash. But now that that's a definite cause, known cause, I can target that on the next time that I'm working on the code.
Yeah, I appreciate what, tonight that you got it back up and running, and it was well worth it. My frame rate's been okay, not ever so good, but okay. It's been sort of 30 plus, so that's very acceptable for me. So it's been really good. As I say, although it was a bit short and sweet, it was good fun and quite successful, including the helping the convoy along there as well. So yeah, we'll catch you next Friday, I guess.
Yep, and if I do manage to get into the code next week and I'm doing anything on the server, then I'll ping you a ping, let you know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's great. Alright, thanks for what you did there, and that's all good. Catch you on Friday.
Yep, take care. Catch you.
Nice flying with you today. It was really good fun, those two 109s.
Alright, yeah, so we won't be doing the after party this evening. It's a little bit too late for that, but we'll do a GTA stream at some point next week. So I appreciate all of you coming in. Give me 2 seconds as well as I shut down my bill. And you take care, and thank you everyone for flying.
Likewise, right back. TTFN.
Oh, good. Have a good weekend. Alright, and you stay safe and dead. Many thanks for flying. That was good fun. Good, that was good working as well. Ghetto Zebra, take care. Ghetto, you take care. Stay safe. Hopefully catch you next week. We will leave this there to be completely misrepresentative of the last sections of the stream. So yeah, we were flying warbirds, yeah. Let's have another Apache in there. That was good fun. I did enjoy that. It's been a while since I've flown the Apache, and I didn't 100% get on with it, but that felt a lot better. I just need to work on the aligning the iHeads to a bit better, and I think that would be like more reliably. I think that would be alright. Right, so let's get ourselves onto the last bit. Do that. And my camera still isn't working, so apologies like that. I'm gonna have to look at that tomorrow, see if I can work out what the cause of that is. If it's not one problem, it's another. At least the camera only affects me, but works out well for everyone else. So thanks to the players, chatters and lurkers as it dropped in, dropped off, and dropped out throughout the course of the stream. Special thanks to Bill 949 for running the server and letting us run our apparently poorly optimized mission upon it. If you're not familiar with Bill, go check him out. You can find him there. Drop him a follow, and I'm sure he'll very much appreciate that. So ask him some questions. I'm sure he'll answer if he can. We also had a bunch of people in... No, hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Big thank you to Snake Venom. Why am I slow? I said Snake Venom. Party of 15 who raided this evening. Really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I hope you enjoyed. Hope those of you that followed you on the raid and stuck around enjoyed the rest of the remainder of the stream. We'll be back. No, I'm getting totally out of sync, aren't I? So thank you to the chatters. No, the ones that flew with us. Oh my god. Those that flew with us, that was Bill and Undead and Ghetto, and I think we had Mr. Erickson in and out a little bit earlier on, although he was having problems at the start of the stream, along with the rest of us because of the server. We had in chat, in no particular reverse order, finally getting his head back into gear, Undead, Get a Zipper. We had IDK over on YouTube, appreciate you dropping in. We had Summer Sun. Who else did we have? We had Snake Venom, who dropped in and chatted very briefly. We had Stitch as well. Templaric was in as well, chatting whilst the server was having a shit fit. Just scrolling back through the names in the chats. We had Jack Seed in, of course. Jack Seed, of course. If you're not familiar with Jack Seed, go check him out. Talented variety streamer and superstar DJ. Jack Seed DJ for the tunes. Jack Seed for all things VR. And up at the top of the stream, we had Summer Sun, so I really do appreciate you dropping it. We no doubt had some lurkers throughout the course of the evening. I don't check my lurkers list if you're there. I haven't got a clue, but I do appreciate you spending time on the stream. If you haven't done so already and you liked any of what you saw, please do consider hitting the likes, the shares, the follows here and on my other social media platforms that you can find on the video and on the anti-social command over on the left there. We will be back tomorrow night. No, we won't. Tomorrow is Sunday. I don't know if we'll be streaming tomorrow night. Keep your notifications switched on, and if I go live, you'll be among the first to know. Not least me as well. We got 5 viewers in chat, so we could probably look for someone to raid. I haven't raided someone for a long time. We're dropping on crab. Oh, I know who we're going to do. No, but I know who we're going to drop in on. I know exactly who we're going to drop in on. Not sure why it didn't work, but there you go. Let's try that again. What the hell's going on? Oh, my integration is not working. So I'm going to type it out by hand. Oh my god. Oh, array's not working? Why can't I raid? Or why can't I raid Gunfu specifically? The target channel has disabled raids. Oh shit, okay, fair enough. I won't raid Gunfu then. I wonder if he knows he's got that switched off. Okay, well, I guess we won't be raiding Gunfu then, that's a shame. He was doing Crimson Desert if you're interested in going checking that out. Okay, this one's gonna have raids enabled, surely. So let's try it again. I've got to type it in by hand again. There we go. Okay, we're gonna raid Corsac. We haven't raided him for quite a while. He's doing Grey Zone Warfare, a game that seems to be having a bit of a renewed interest of late. I really do appreciate everyone that has dropped in this evening. So all that remains for me to say is, whatever you do, play, have fun. My point is stay safe. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I really do appreciate it far more than you realise. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. But until then, take care and good night.